Nnamdi Kanu's claim concerning the cloning of President Muhammadu Buhari is impossible, Olowu claims. As many conspiracy aired out a lot last year that the current President Muhammadu Buhari of our dear country is a cloned one, and as suited a person named Jubril, as claimed by the leader of IPOB Nnamdi Kanu. However, here is a fact check on whether it is possible or not. Scientifically, human cloning is the creation of a genetically identical copy or clone of a human. The term is generally used to refer to artificial human cloning, which is the reproduction of human cells and tissue. It does not refer to the natural conception and delivery of identical twins. The possibility of person cloning has raised controversies. Gene editing technology is already allowing us to edit out certain diseases in mice, and human embryos are being genetically modified in the hopes of finding better treatment for infertility. So what's going to happen when we figure out how to clone a person's brain down to its exact neural structure? In biology, if a plant or an animal, such as Dolly the sheep, a cloned sheep, has the same DNA, it is considered a clone, and these clones can end up as pretty successful life forms. While Dolly herself only made it to 6 years old, half the average lifespan of a sheep, 4 clones derived from Dolly's cell line are currently alive and healthy at 9 years old. In physics, if you want to claim that you have cloned something, you are going to have to do a lot better than the sheep, now to talk of human. Facts, it's not just the DNA that has to be exactly the same. The relative positions, movements, and energy levels of every particle and all of their bonds and interactions need to be exactly the same too. So to say President Muhammadu Buhari can't be possibly cloned because there will be a need for exact resemblance in position, movements and energy levels, bonds and interactions, which is nearly impossible to find in human. So cloning is and always will be fundamentally impossible. It is not possible that the cloned person, as claimed, can actually think the way the president does, like having a strong knowledge of how things work in Nigeria, or can we say he is being taught about it? Yes, let us look at it from all angles. Within the period of time the president was out of the country, and it was until he came back, a possible clone cannot be achieved without that time. So, my viewers, that is what you need to know. Thank you for listening to this news. Wow, viewers, that is a proof concerning the concerning Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's assertion for President Muhammadu Buhari. So, what do you think concerning this proof? This is a scientific proof anyway, but from every benefit of doubt, I would say that in as much as science has been able to prove it, that uh, the human being cannot be completely cloned. I would say that it can it is possible. It is possible to a certain stage. You see, that is science for you. Do you understand? But we are talking about the facial look of human and the the formulation, the masking, the masking formulation of that of the exact look of the person. Do you understand? The masking and aside from that, if it is still possible that they only achieve the 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 true face, they only achieved the mask, the mask, the muscular part of it, then as for the voice, they never bothered looking into that, because it is very possible that for him to speak like President Buhari, he must have been undergoing some training. He must have listened to him talk. It is possible within the period he was in US for the treatment. Understand? It is possible that he was given the opportunity to sit down for some days, look at the president talk, practice um, the the use and the tune of his voice and his demonstration and possibly the his behavior as a person. You understand? So I want us to still look at that. I look at this I look at this in this angle. You understand? Understand? So yes, I know that science have been able to prove that, but then looking at it in this direction, it can be that they were able to achieve only the muscular part of it, that is the facial look of it. After achieving that, then for the voicing part of it, it was actually rehearsed and practiced. It is very possible, yes, for someone to rehearse and practice the tune, practice getting, yeah, getting and being able to make use of the tune of a human being, of the other person. It is very possible. It is possible. The criminals that we have today that talk to people through the voice of the other person, are they not human beings? You understand? So it is very possible, for the fact that they are both human beings. It is possible. So I don't want us to still overlook Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's assertion to be impossible, because if what if what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has said later became true? Who will now be making mockery of who? You see, now that means the administration has made mockery of Nigeria. You understand what I'm saying? So let us not allow ourselves to be fooled. Let us not allow ourselves to be deceived. Instead, let's keep making findings and research. Well, actually, I really appreciate these findings, because from in my previous videos, I said something of this kind, that instead of concluding so fast, why don't we make research and findings concerning the true identity of President Buhari? My viewers, let us leave our comments concerning this, because our comments are very much important. So please don't forget to leave them behind. Click on the subscription buttons as well as bell button to receive more updates. Thank you.